Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. McCole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over first down 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Allen comes down throwing. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they... managed to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
First down of the game for James Cook. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. On the move, past the 40. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Oh, and it's no good. Just his second missed extra point of this season. And they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Got a man, it's Drake London. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. All set to go now from the 35. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the playoff in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Penix working from the gun. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Throwing now on first down. Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go, set. Trap 60, trap 60. Check up.
From the shotgun, Penix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And he's going to bring this back with a pick six and a Buffalo touchdown.
Okay, I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game? Or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
What's that?
Trying for it on the ground. And he's into the end zone for two. That sets him up with a 14-point lead.
Falcons, nothing. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
On second and 10, it's Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Gets this one to London. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got second and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
That one's caught by Mooney. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That throw intended for Drake London, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Let's go. 19 Lion. Viking 18.
3rd down, it's Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Dorian Williams makes the play. There he goes, right sideline. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker.
Go.
Running it after the penalty. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
19 tight. Ready?
To the air with Penix. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down around the 34. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They get 19 on that pickup. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix now to throw. Pass complete to Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take a 13-point lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Another shot now at this extra point. Extra distance, no problem for him as his kick is good.
Makes the score Bills 21, Falcons 7. Set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Jamal Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Jump off, caught by his back. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Penix now. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Another one here to London. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a one-score game in the 1st half. Drake London with the touchdown. The extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the Falcons chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Play made there by Clark Phillips. It has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one's complete over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Buffalo 1st. And in motion, headed right. On 1st down, Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. How about 29 yards on first down? And that's good for a new set of downs. Offense is set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Throwing here, Allen. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
319.
To the air on 3rd and long. This one's quickly to Shakir. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Down 80.
Putting a receiver in motion. Allen setting up play action. And this is going to be a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Bass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Penix working from the gun. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
He'll throw it. Buys time, rolling right. He's going to let this go. Deep down the right side. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Penix now on first down. Finds his back. It's Robinson. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10, around to Robinson. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. We're paused here to deal with an injured player, and this is a significant one. Oh, that's Bijan Robinson getting looked at after the play. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw right side, caught by Mooney. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
On first down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. To the air with Penix. We look underneath here, Robinson. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And again, it's Penix. Gets this one to London. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Running right is Algier. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second down carry for Algier. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
A gain of 2 on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Penix here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Trying for it with Penix. He finds him beyond the marker. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Algier. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Throwing Penix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Taron Johnson has it. He's at midfield. 30 into the red zone. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Penix made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third down, it's Penix. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
10 at the 33-yard line.
Again, Penix to the air. And they pick him up again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp or they've been just awful to start this second half. 2 drives, 2 interceptions now.
And where do you think I'm looking, Kate?
Oh, I know. Where you been looking?
It's a miserable place to be as a quarterback, just knowing you're hurting your team, not even giving yourself a chance, giving the ball away.
It's a gain of 10. And the Bills first down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bills football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blitz coming here. Allen forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Penix now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So they're left facing 3rd and long. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. Penix facing a 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down. Allen. That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Motioning the tight end now. From the red zone on 1st. Has it in close. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Algier. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Here's Penix to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that 1st. It's 4th down now.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. 1st down now, ball at the 33. There's a dive up the middle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All set now, first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And they're going to have first and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Breaking the huddle. Here's first and goal. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Lining up to take a knee on second down.
Look out.
He's keeping it. Gotta get it forward. Setting up for the kneel down on third.
Look out.
It's a designed run for it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Bass's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here's Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Agnew on the return. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Penix working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
They're going play fake with Penix. Back to Pitts it goes. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Penix on first down. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up those shifts.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Gotta figure out this third down here. Third and long for him here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. There he goes on the right side. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.